What's going on, guys? This is episode 9 of my What Sold on Amazon series. If you're new here, my name is Rob and I go by Bluegrass Profits. Yes, this is going to be the last time I'm selling on Amazon FBA as a rookie. So a little clickbait for you, sorry. But yes, this is the last week in my one calendar year. I started selling on Amazon last year in August. I got my first sale on August 17th. 2021, therefore this coming week is going to be August 17th, 2022. So don't worry, I am not going anywhere. Amazon has been great to me. It's been a great side income for me. So I'm going to continue to sell on Amazon and just hope I can continue to grow. So I'm going to go ahead, let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to show you everything that sold for me this week and we'll talk about what's to come. First up here, guys, we have this Adidas jacket. This was the color white and it was an extra large. This was purchased during the Hibbett's 4th of July run that I went on. This was purchased kind of out of town for this one. But yes, so bought it July 3rd, checked into Amazon FBA on July 16th, and this sold for me on August 9th. I paid $13.24 with tax in order to buy this jacket, and I sold it for $50 even, which gave me a profit of $23.05, which is an ROI of 174%. I do believe that nobody's on this listing. Everybody's sold out, so pretty much every buy comes to me. But that's going to do it for this one here. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Here we have some Grey's Anatomy scrub pants. These were purchased at a Gabe's outlet store. Gabriel Brothers, I think is actually what they are. This was on June 11th. I held these back waiting for a shipment, so they all checked in with the other ones on July 16th, and these sold for me this week on August 9th. I paid $11.62 for this pair of pants, and I sold these for $36, which gave me a profit of $13.84, which was an ROI of 119%. One thing to note with these scrubs, if you're on IP Alert, it often says that this brand kind of is known to issue IP complaints. However, I have talked to several other sellers and they have said that they've been selling these pants and scrub tops for at least 9 months now without any issues. So I decided to take a gamble on these. If you guys were to go to Gabe's, you can always find these scrubs. It seems like they're always in the scrub section, obviously, but do it at your own risk. If I ever do get an IP complaint for these items, I'll be sure to let you guys know just to maybe stay away. But for the time being, I'm taking a chance and I haven't had any issues when, I don't know, what's that, 3 weeks time? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Here we have this Under Armour long sleeve shirt. This was like a child shirt, but I purchased this at Kohl's on April 10th. Checked into Amazon on May 9th, so it's been sitting on the warehouse for about 3 months' time. It finally sold on August 8th. I paid $12 for this shirt and I sold it for $27.99, which gave me a profit of $6.80, which is an ROI of 56%. So not bad, I suppose, but it did sit on the shelf for 3 months, and this is something I'd like to kind of get moving a little bit faster. But it is approaching the fall season, so maybe the long sleeves are coming back in, or I was just waiting out all the other tankers in order to sell. So who knows, but nonetheless, it's gone. It's going to the customer, and I got my money. So here we have this Under Armour two-piece outfit. Want to give you a quick background story on this item here, because you will notice that I got this for free right there. So what had happened, this was a Hibbett's sports store, and this was the last one of the day. I was walking up to the counter and I had I had 26 pairs of clothing in my arms at this time. It's about 5:40, the store closes in 20 minutes. So I get up there and the two guys in the store are up at the register. So one guy starts scanning and the other guy starts taking off buzzers. They got stuff a mess. And so what had happened, the guy looks at his screen, says 26 items. He counts out 26 items that he scanned, and he says, okay, we got it good. So I come home, and I get all this stuff checked into Amazon, onto Seller Central, Inventory Lab, and everything else. And I'm just going through everything, and I'm like, something is wrong here. And turns out I actually had 27 items purchased from this store, so they actually missed this Under Armour two-piece outfit. So I kind of got it for free. I do feel kind of bad, but at the same time, the store was an hour and a half away from me. I wasn't making that drive just to return this guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. But yeah, so I got this on July 3rd, checked in on July 16th, and I sold this on August 4th. Price I paid nothing because I got it for free. But I sold this guy for $32, which gave me a profit of $22.13, which was technically an ROI of 2,213% on my investment of nothing. So pretty good with that one. But yeah, that's the quick story with that one. What would you guys do? Would you drive back to return it? Would you call the store? What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Here I sold another one of those Adidas jackets. This was a color blue. Again, 4th of July weekend sale at Hibbett's. I did make a killing. You guys can check out that other video where I go around shopping at Hibbett's if you guys want to see where I picked these up from. But these sold on August 8th of this week. I paid $13.24, sold for $50, which you saw in the very first item of this week. But it gave me a profit of $23.05. which was an ROI of 174%. I do believe I had 5 total of these jackets, and I think this is either my second or third one that has now sold. So I have a couple more left at least, which is another $46 roughly. So those should sell pretty soon. We are approaching the fall. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that one. Here we have this girl's pink Nike long sleeve t-shirt. This was purchased at a Gabe's. Again, this was during that 4th of July trip. One of the Hibbett stores that I was going to didn't actually open until 1 o'clock, even though the store said it was opening at 12. So I decided to run around this Gabe's, which was in the same parking lot. I spent an hour there, and I did walk out with this Nike t-shirt. So you guys know the same, bought 7.3, checked in 7.16, but I sold this on August 8th of this week. I paid $8.47 for this long sleeve, and I got 3 of them. I believe this is the last one to sell, and this was sold for $21.95. I never changed my price from all 3 of these, so I profited $5.32, which was an ROI of 63%. All right, one thing to note. Let's talk about these Oshkosh sandals, guys. I told you to buy them. I don't know if you listened. No one's told me if I actually bought them except for Clay. Shout out to you, bud. You've been doing big things. But yes, I sold 5 more this week. I sold 3 of the chocolate colored sandals in the size 6, and I sold 2 of the size 8s in the chocolate color. My inventory is starting to dwindle down now. I need some of my 9s and my 10s to sell, but there's like 3 or 4 other sellers on the listing just slightly lower than me. But again, these are like the MSRP prices, and that's what I'm getting for them. And I am making anywhere from $13 to $19 on each pair, depending on whether or not the customer selects expedited shipping or they want just free economy shipping. The one thing to note with the pair that I sold today, I guess it was yesterday, I dropped off today, they wanted expedited shipping, and like the only options I had today was the USPS priority mail, and that was gonna get it there by Saturday. I don't know why. I guess I could have done UPS ground, but it was going to cost a lot more. So I've never really shipped anything priority mail. And so I know in the future I can kind of do that if I need to. I guess it's just one standard rate, but it worked pretty well. So I was pretty fortunate for that. I think moving forward, if I have other expedited shipping items, maybe I'll look into priority because I'm only going to pay that one price and not have to pay any extra. So that was great. Okay, so a quick breakdown of the week. The average cost of the items I paid for was $10.18. The average price that the items sold for was $36.27. My average ROI slightly skewed, but was 416%. If we take out that one 2-piece outfit where I got for free, if we take that out of the mix, we're actually looking at an ROI of 116%. Still pretty good overall. Most of my items didn't sit very long, and I made some quick money. So my profit for the week, we're looking at a whopping $164.19. Still pretty good. It's profit nonetheless, and let's just go ahead and let's see how much I'd make over the course of a year. All right, and so lastly, if I was to continue to sell on Amazon, like what I did this past week, over a 1 year's time frame, I'm looking at $8,537 in net profits. This actually is not a bad representation of what I've actually been doing on Amazon over the last 1 year. I can say that now because I'm actually at 1 year's mark. It's just a touch below. But stay tuned because I'm going to be breaking down all of the stores that I went to and just how well they did for me in terms of sales and profits. And that's going to be in a video to come. But for the meantime, I'm getting out of here. I'm heading to the beach, and that's where you guys will see me next. But in the meantime, be sure to check out this video right here where I found majority of these products during that 4th of July weekend.